Hi everyone. We're just going to go through the format of the Club Clash program. As we've explained already, and as you're well aware, there are two levels. So you have what we call the Super 8, which is the top 8 teams, and here they are. And they are in a single group. And underneath we have the General Division, and they are divided into two groups of 6. Now, in the general division, what we're going to do is everyone will play everybody in men's and women's. So you've got a group of 6. These 6 teams will all play each other in men's and in women's, 1 game each. So that means that you would play 5 games, the team would play 10. And that takes you to lunch. Up in the Super 8, you would play not all of these opponents in men's and women's. You play 5 of those opponents in men's and women's, leaving 2 that you haven't played yet. And that means that you will play the same number of games as in the general division. And again, that takes you up to lunchtime. And then after lunch, you play the mixed doubles games. And in the Super 8's case, you would then play the 2 teams that you haven't yet played in. You didn't play the ones you didn't play in gender. You now play them in mixed. And down here, you'll play extra games against teams that you've already played in order to play the full 7 games. And that would lead you to a group table where all the wins are added up. We can actually we'll put some values in to see how that works. So we will simulate some results. Yes, put in some results, and you can see that at lunchtime, this is the state of play at lunchtime, and you can see that these 4 teams are in pole position. So Antwerp are winning it, Tavern on second, etc. And then down on the borderline, you can see that okay, it's close here. So Liebang can still do it. Bocholt could still do it. They could still get into the top 4. You've got to get into the top 4. Okay, that's your target, is to get into the top 4. They will qualify for the semi-finals. And down here in the general division, these 4 will go through, and these 4 will go through to the quarterfinals. So there's an extra round in the general division. There's no quarterfinal in the Super 8, but there is a quarterfinal round in the general division. And here also you can see it's pretty close. It could all be turned round. So you now go to lunch. This is now you're going off to get your sandwich. You know the state of play. You know you've got to come back and play a couple more games, 2 more games each. And here they are. Results are in. And you can see the situation's changed a little, because I can see that Tongeren have turned it around. They've made it up into 4th place at Liège's expense. Down here, nothing changed. So Tournai and Limburg are out. Liège and Arschot are out. And it is going to semis. Here at the top, it all stayed the same as well. So these 4 are going through to the quarterfinals. So now we go through to, this is now about 3 o'clock, right? And now the quarterfinals are played at in the general division here. And something very important happens at this point in time, where we rearrange the centre court so that we can watch every game here that says C on it is played on centre court. And we're going to watch a series of games on centre. So we're going to take the benches, move them around. We'll lose use of 3 of the courts. 5, 6, and 7 are lost to use because we've created a spectator environment on centre. And Stefan is going to referee a good half dozen games, more if they go to Dreambreakers. So we're now in the situation where you are playing games where each game, each confrontation, each matchup is a pair of games. So starting with the quarterfinals, you can see that in this case, Cambridge are playing against we in the quarterfinals. It's a pair of games, so you've got a Y and an X matchup. The X is normally the stronger pair in the couple in the team. So it's Y against Y, X against X. And if it is 1-1, regardless of the score, even if it's 11-1, 11-9, or 11-1, 9-11, even if it's that, you still go to a Dream Breaker, this one here. So that will be a doubles game, played to 21, rally scoring, where you switch between the players. And up here, all the Dream Breakers, if they're needed, will be singles games, just like in the MLP. Singles Dream Breakers, where you rotate through the players every 4 games. Let's just bung some results in here. Yep. Put that in. And right, okay, so here's a good example. In the first game, Antwerp beat Tongeren and then lose to Tongeren. So there's 1-1. It goes to a Dream Breaker, and Tongeren win it 21-11. So they are through. Here as well, Tervuren win against Utrecht. So both of these games go to Dream Breakers. Down here, there's one Dream Breaker here. The rest of them are decided instantly. Anyway, that's how the late afternoon games progress. So as you can see, who wins it down here? The home team wins it at the general division. Win it. And up here, Tongeren beat Tervuren in the final without a Dream Breaker. So anyway, that is how we are running the day. So you can share this with your colleagues if you think they want to know how in detail how it works. If they just want to turn up and enjoy, then you can make that decision. Okay, so anyway, if there's any more questions about this, come back to me.